God has revealed 3 persons who can stop Tinubu in 2027 Primate Ayodele. In this interview, Primate Ayodele of the INR Evangelical Spiritual Church, Lagos, shares his revelations concerning Nigeria's political future, security challenges and economic outlook. Known for his prophecies that have come to pass, Ayodele delivers yet another urgent warning as the 2027 elections approach. From Bola Tinubu's presidency to global politics, prophetic signs and regional intrigues, the cleric pulls no punches. In 2022, you warned Nigerians against voting for Bola Tinubu. You also warned that the war in South Sudan will not end soon. You predicted what is happening in Haiti today. You warned that rebels would make Somalia ungovernable. You were the first prophet to warn that Tinubu and the North would have issues. You also predicted that Babajide Sanwo-Olu will have issues with President Tinubu. You predicted long before Fubara became governor of Rivers State that he would have a running battle with his godfather, Wike. You also warned the world that should Donald Trump get a second term in office, his policies would cause crises in the world. You warned that there would be a major blackout in Europe. All these prophecies have come to pass. How do you reflect on all these, particularly the case of Nigeria?
Yes, I warned Nigerians in 2022 not to vote for Bola Tinubu or the APC. I said their leadership would make life harder for Nigerians, and now we're seeing the results. But let me tell you this, 2027 will be a different game entirely. It won't just be politics, it will be a war game. A new war game.
You've made similar predictions in other countries. Can you elaborate?
Yes. I warned Ghanaians not to vote for John Mahama, they ignored it, and now they are experiencing hardship. I warned the world about Donald Trump, and look at the global crisis now. I also warned about Liberia's president. These aren't guesses, they are divine revelations.
So, who should Nigerians vote for in 2027?
Let me be clear, if Nigerians vote for Peter Obi, tragedy will strike this nation. If they vote for Atiku Abubakar, Nigeria will collapse. As surprising as it may seem, Tinubu, the same Tinubu, is the one to vote for. That's the truth.
But you've said Tinubu might not go beyond 2027. Why is that?
Exactly. There's a comma, a divine pause. God has revealed 3 names to me. If any one of them enters the race, Tinubu's presidency will not go beyond 2027. He won't return. But I will not reveal those names, not even under gunpoint. Once one of them emerges, I boldly tell Nigerians, this is the man. And Tinubu will not win.
What must Tinubu do to improve Nigeria?
There are 2 or 3 critical steps he must urgently take to turn the country around, but I reveal those privately when the time is right. However, I can tell you this, Nigeria's black image will soon be erased. Our passport will gain global respect. Our flag will change. Oil will boom again. These are divine revelations.
What's your security warning for the presidency?
Tinubu's security has been compromised. He must take direct control and exercise extreme vigilance. The First Lady, in particular, must be protected. There's a poisoning threat. The cooks must be changed. There's even a risk of an unexpected gunshot within the villa. This is very serious. He must act now.
You've made bold political prophecies before. Any current ones?
Yes. Before Sheriff defected, I predicted that 3 PDP governors, from Enugu, Delta, and Akwa Ibom, would cross over. PDP aspirants should not trust their governors, they've all been compromised. As for El-Rufai, don't underestimate him. He's preparing fiercely for a showdown. Tinubu must be ready.
What about the vice president?
Tinubu should not replace Shettima. Yes, they will have issues, but he must let Shettima finish his term. That's my advice.
You once mentioned Nuhu Ribadu as a future president.
Yes. Nuhu Ribadu is a potential future president. But the system will gun up against him. He'll be hated. He'll face fierce opposition. Tinubu and Shettima will clash. Tinubu will also clash with Sanwo-Olu. Sanwo-Olu and the Lagos speaker, Obesa, will fight. Obesa must be very careful. Drink and women could bring him down if he's not vigilant.
What are your revelations about state politics?
Let's start with Imo. Hope Uzodinma has a strong future in Abuja, but must tread cautiously. He risks being lied against at the presidency. His choice of candidate for Imo must be correct. If he picks the wrong person, he'll lose. His candidate would defeat Ihidioha, but insecurity is a concern. He must connect with the masses, initiate poverty alleviation, and embrace openness to avoid political enemies. In Abia, Governor Alex Otti has what it takes for a second term, but must negotiate his way carefully. He'll face false accusations and hatred from top politicians due to his rigidity. His stay in Labour Party is uncertain. He must avoid ending well-intentioned governance with bad policies. Some assembly members may defect. He'll also have issues with traditional rulers. In Adamawa, Governor Fentarai is likely to leave PDP and will have serious clashes with Atiku. He and Ribadu will fight dirty. There will be pressure, and he may disappoint many followers. If he uses religious sentiment as a tool, it may backfire in future elections. He'll struggle to install a successor, and his state must be at alert against cholera, chickenpox, and a major attack. In Delta, Sheriff will not be fully accepted in APC. There will be cracks. His loyalty is unclear, and he'll fight his predecessor. Some APC members in Delta will lose confidence in the party because of him. He will mismanage things politically. A bombing attempt must be prevented in Delta. Omojij must remain focused. In Oyo, there's growing unrest. Muslims are preparing for a political showdown. The people of Okogun will challenge Ibadan's dominance. Adebayo Adelobu cannot become governor. Teslim Folarin has a chance but lacks the finishing strength. Remi, a female honorable, has potential but will be pressured to step down. In Niger State, the governor's good efforts will go unappreciated due to political and security crisis. He'll clash with his deputy and key stakeholders.
What do you foresee regarding insecurity?
Insecurity will worsen. A new terrorist group will emerge, joining Boko Haram. I see bombings in Borno, Bauchi, Kano, Kaduna, Abuja, Rivers, and even parts of the southwest and southeast. Still, Boko Haram and herdsmen will eventually disappear. But Tinubu must urgently restructure the nation's security architecture. The IGP must be replaced.
Any revelation about infrastructure or disasters?
Yes. Flooding will strike in Benin, Osun, Ondo, Ekiti, Benue, Plateau, Jigawa, Kano, Abuja, Lagos, and Oyo. There will be a temporary shutdown in telecommunications, Glo, MTN, Airtel, possibly lasting for hours. Fires may break out in ShopRite and Eleganza. Airlines, such as Air Peace, must inspect their aircraft for technical faults.
Do you have any national or international concerns?
Absolutely. Religious gatherings in Edo, Lagos, Delta, Ogun, and Enugu may be attacked. Militants will rise again. The military may revolt. The French are planning a military base in Nigeria. Tinubu must not allow this. It will bring disaster. Tinubu must act fast on security. We must pray against pipeline explosions, the targeting of governors, and the emergence of new insurgent groups. Nigeria has a great future, but only if her leaders heed the signs. This is not pessimism, it is prophecy.
Health and notable figures, what should we know?
Alex Ferguson, Wole Soyinka, Baba Ajibo, and the chairman of LZ Motors must all pray for good health. Natasha must reduce her travels. The Amir, Sanusi Lomido, Sanusi, must be cautious, especially with what he drinks. Several judges may be incapacitated. A Supreme Court judge may be removed or indicted. Justices at the Court of Appeal are also at risk.